Hi, in this episode, we'll talk about behavior driven development. As you know, we previously discovered TDD and its life cycle. So, in BDD, we'll look at this feature file. This example is taken from cucumber.io. You can watch there a tutorial with the name 10 minutes tutorial for Cucumber. So in that we write a simple plain text file, which is the English thing, and it contains a couple of keywords. We can see here those are highlighted or marked as bold: feature, scenario, given, when, and then. So our feature is it Friday yet? And the scenario, one of the scenario that covers this feature is Sunday isn't Friday. So Sunday is not Friday. And we can see the step here: given today is Sunday, when I ask whether it's Friday yet, then I should be told no. So this scenario has 3 steps. So that's more than enough for someone to verify that where our development process is, where the product has reached, using this feature file. So if we run the test, it will start executing all the features one by one. So here we have only one feature file, is it Friday yet feature, and here we can see it. We have this definition, but we do not have these pointed implement. These steps are not implemented. That's why it says a null 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 with all the 3 steps. So here if we look at this aggregated result, it's a one scenario that's undefined, like we haven't found any code related to this scenario. There are 3 steps in this scenario, and we haven't found any code related to these 3 steps. And this scenario is coming from this feature file, which is simple plain English text file. So let's start writing code. So maybe we define a class which tells us is it Friday. So this is the logic we have written to tell if it is Friday or not. And similarly we start writing or implementing the 3 steps. So here is the step 1 for the given, step 2 for when, and step 3 for then. Today is Sunday, given. When I ask whether it's Friday yet, then I should be told string whatever is that. In our case we are testing for nope. So if we run this test, so we have only defined those lines, those text into the Java code, and now when we run the code again, it will map all the points, like the scenario is mapped to that feature file. Given today is Sunday, so this was step 1. It is mapping to one of the class and a method. Then we go for the second step, which is when I ask whether it is a Friday yet. It tells us there is a class which has implemented this particular step. Third is then I should be told nope. So this is again a class which has a method. So we have the definition. Now all the definition exists. Now here the results are changed. Previously it was saying undefined, and now it is telling us one scenario, but that's pending because it's not completed. Why? Because we are failing it. 3 steps, 2 skipped, 1 pending, because first step was failing because we haven't provided any functionality here. We can see here cucumber.java pending exception. So that's why the exception is thrown. So rest of the 2 steps are skips. That's what being told. So here it is telling us the scenarios, the steps are defined, but they are pending, they are not completed yet. And that's the philosophy when we go for the TDD or BDD development. We first write the failing test, and then we write the actual code to fulfill those tests. So let's say we complete the functionality, the body of all the 3 steps. So step 1, today is Sunday. Step 3, we called another class to help us identifying the answer, and then in the third step we perform assertion to verify if we have been told nope or not. So let's look at the feature again. Here is our feature, which is in a simple plain English language. There are a couple of reserved keyword. There are certain things which need to be defined in a certain way. But again, it's for non-technical people. It's for the business people or the business user, product owner or a business analyst can write the file perfectly fine. Okay, so here we have completed everything. We have written completed the body of these three tests, and when we run this test, so it will tell us the same thing, but here it is failing on the third step. Third step, it says then I should be told nope when it is Sunday and we ask for the Friday. So it is failing because we are expecting no, but it is giving us null. So that's how it is failing. If we look at the result, it say we have one scenario. Now it doesn't say it's pending, it say it's failed. It is completed, but it's not fulfilling the functionality. It is failing. There were three steps, one failed, two passed. So first two step passed, and in the third step where we were applying the assertion, here this is where we are applying the actual assertion, that failed. So these two passed. These were simple tests, nothing fancy here, but this one is applying the assertion. That's why it's failed. And why it's failing? Because we had a bug in the code where in this class we are just returning null instead of the proper day here. So that's how we, business owner or different stakeholder, can look at these results. From here they can verify if it is the stage where the development team is, or what is the status of the development or sprint or whatever it is. From here we can see how many scenarios are passed, how many of them are failing, how many of them are pending. So you don't have to ask the developer what they are doing, how they are proceeding. You can just look at these results and can verify the status. So that's all for this episode. See you in the next episode with the comparison of TDD and BDD. Thank you. Bye.